Hot tag time, everybody.
Hot tags. Hot tags.
Ouch, it's hot.
Ow. It's a hot. Ow.
Now that we've killed all the momentum going in here,
Ow!
let's go talk about all the things that happened this week that we found kind of interesting or stupid or whatever the case may be. First up here, Tyson Kidd is going to be repackaged with a luchador gimmick, out of all things, because they decided that Tyson Kidd is good in the ring, but terrible on the mic, and they must not think that Tyson Kidd himself is actually somebody that they can market. But if you slap a mask on him, then cool. So look forward to him being the next Sin Cara or other random gimmick that they give him, but I'm a little disappointed in this. I was hoping that we would end up getting that tag team that was rumored of him and Evan Bourne, or maybe him and Justin Gabriel would team back up again, because those guys aren't really going to be doing that much. And you know what? Maybe this will be a way to give Evan Bourne a mask too. They could do that. But there's some potential good stuff in this. Tyson Kidd has not really done anything. He doesn't seem like he's going to go that far, so maybe if they do give him some kind of a masked gimmick, and that's the thing that helps him out, then cool. I'll see what happens when it happens. Drew, your thoughts on giving a mask to Tyson Kidd?
I don't give a fuck.
Why not?
Because I don't have fucks to give.
Pretty sound reasoning. Hayden, your thoughts on Tyson Kidd with a mask?
What do you think? I have fucks to give?
I think yes.
Do I look like I'm made of fucks?
Still throw on trees, but I think that you have a couple.
Okay, well, I think I found a fuck over here. I think it's just that they're trying to really build up some kind of lucha influence. I mean, they have Sin Cara there. They have this luchador tag team they have coming up with Kalisto and LOCal down in NXT.
I hate them.
I think they're awesome. Lucha. I think it's a shame they didn't get to have a better match at a takeover. They only got like 2 minutes.
Because Ricardo is chubby.
Yeah, there is that. But Kalisto's awesome. Maybe they'll make him the guy they end up pairing with Kalisto so they can make that team actually worth a shit.
Maybe.
Fuck. Put a brick in there teaming with him and it'll be better off.
How do you say brick in Spanish?
El Brico.
That's good enough. Tyson Kidd is El Brico. Your thoughts, Wago?
I think it's a shame. I think Tyson Kidd's one of the most underutilized talents on that roster. I've never really seen him have a bad match, and I really enjoyed his tag work when he was with D.H. Smith, so it's a shame, but if it gives him some direction, I guess that's good, because other than that match with Adrian Neville, which was pretty good, he's just been floundering around, not doing much. I really wish they'd team him back up with Justin Gabriel, though, because I enjoyed that tag team, and God knows we need to build the tag team division some more. But, I don't understand trying to have a lucha influence with guys that aren't actually Mexican when you got a whole bunch of lucha talent out there that you can sign.
Maybe they won't necessarily go with a luchador thing. Maybe they'll just go with flat-out mask. Maybe. They can pull that off. I mean, Kane's wearing a mask and he's not doing any luchador stuff.
Maybe he'll recycle the Mrs. gimmick as the Canadian Kid or whatever it was.
You know what? Maybe they will end up doing that. I didn't even think about that. That probably would get over more than Tyson Kidd, which is really sad.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of NXT stuff and LOCal and Kalisto and all that, Raw might be coming to Full Sail University soon. They're thinking about doing a special event at where they tape the NXT tapings, and then it'll probably be Raw, is what the rumors are going around. And it'll probably just be a one-shot thing. It's not going to be like they're recording Raw there from now on. They're not TNA or something. This could be cool. It could be a stupid thing. Kind of all depends on what they're going for here. If it's a random special in the middle of nowhere, then that's okay. But if it's going to be something that really means something, then it's going to look really odd, because that small arena is going to seem like such a downgrade for Raw. But hey, I'm open to suggestions, so we'll see what happens. Drew?
It could be cool if they do like some type of NXT invasion at the Full Sail University, but that's if they do it, you know. It's probably just a good way to show off some type of NXT talent. Did they mention when it could possibly be at? Like, what time of the year?
I don't think so, but I got to imagine it'd have to be around the fall.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I suppose. I do give some fucks about this. So good for Full Sail University.
There's at least one fuck to be given by Drew White on this.
Yes.
Peyton, any fucks?
I got lots of fucks. I love the NXT arena. I think having a Raw in front there might be one of the best things they can do because the crowd would be a hell of a lot hotter than it was in fucking Indiana or wherever it was this Monday.
Yummy. Woo, yeah.
No, anytime they have a show there, that crowd is just awesome. They're always excited. It doesn't matter who the hell is out there. It could be the person they least like. They go nuts for Mojo Rawley.
Emma.
And Emma, like these people love anything. So I think that would be one of the best places you could have Raw. As far as it looking like it's a downgrade, I don't know if I would worry about that. I think depending on how you have the camera set up, it could still look really good. If the crowd is really hot and having a good time, I think people are just going to get sucked into it. And it would be wise to have some type of NXT crossover. I don't know if I would book any kind of long-term invasion story, at least not yet. Maybe that's something you could do down the line, or this could be the kickoff of it. But I would have it just be like, hey, we're going to go down to where we have all this new talent. We might have a couple matches of them facing each other or them facing WWE guys. Maybe pull out the old Sami Zayn versus Cesaro match for another time. And you can have a fun time with that.
It'd be kind of cool if they did like champion, like Divas champion versus women's champion and NXT champion versus WWE champion, like kind of how bragging rights was set up before.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of cool. Maybe they should even fucking call it bragging rights. Reuse that name.
I would say call it crossover.
Crossover, takeover.
Because that sounds like the fucking type of names they're using.
NXT cross the line.
Yes, there you go.
Lego, your thoughts on this?
I find it a bit odd that they do that, but I'm not necessarily against it. I just don't understand how you do it without kind of looking like a downgrade for Raw. Unless they're going to integrate it into a storyline, I don't understand why they do it. Maybe if you're bringing someone like Adrian Neville up to the main roster, but he's still holding the belt, maybe he could be feuding with, say, a champion over on the main roster, and that drags over for basically saying, you come to my backyard and we wrestle there type of thing. But other than that, I'm not sure why you do it. But I'm interested because we've had a whole bunch of shitty crowds recently, and it'd be nice to have a change. And it's such a shame that a small amount of people like that invest so much more than all these places that seem to be starving for an event, and then when they get it, they don't actually deliver.
Very true.
Can I just say, as far as why they would do something like that, it's to shake it up. I mean, why did WCW go to the spring break place they went to with all the freaking water around the ring? Did that make sense? Did you have all the seats you could fill then? No, but it shook it up and it made it special.
Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on the marketing of it, I think. Some kind of the crossover thing like we've been talking about, that could be a really cool special episode of Raw, just kind of like how they do the old, I almost called it old stool Raw, like Miguel. The old school Raw, or the draft things and, different specials that they've done in the past. If they do an NXT episode of Raw, that could be cool. If it's just an actual normal episode of Raw, that's going to look awkward.
The weirdest thing is going to be doing 3 hours in that tiny arena with that tiny crowd. Wonder how long they'll last before they're totally burnt out.
Well, don't they record multiple episodes of NXT at the same time?
Then again, that's a good point.
So they should be fine.
And they have no breaks when they do those recordings. Like when a match ends, the next guy is coming out as soon as it's over. They have no downtime.
Nice. So, hell, if anything, maybe that'll be a way to kind of tell the people to kind of, I don't know, get themselves in the gear. Let's see here. NXT people that's going to transition us over to different people of the future here. Superstar Billy Graham bashed Adam Rose, Bo Dallas, and WWE in general. He basically was saying Bo Dallas is stupid, Adam Rose is gay, and I'm not watching WWE anymore. He sounds like an internet wrestling community fan.
Hey, I think I've been tweeted by 100 of his alts then.
This is kind of ridiculous. Superstar Billy Graham has bitched and complained about so many different things, and it seems like every complaint that he has is, it's not like when I used to wrestle, damn it, and I don't like this anymore. Get over it. Things change.
Get off my lawn.
We can't have Harley Race wrestle every match right now because he can't. And, you're going to go back and forth between more PG things and more R-rated things or whatever, and you just as many people that complain when things are too kiddie as you get that people go, oh, this is too raunchy for me to accept and all that. Just BS from Billy Graham here. Drew?
Billy Graham, have you ever considered that the WWE does not give 2 fucks about you, or even 1? So, in this case, shut up. You just gotta believe, and don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. You fucking cunt.
Actually, I think Rosebud might want to be one of the more accurate terms to use on him.
What? I don't know what his... Billy Graham says, I don't... Fuck that.
Mr. Carter.
You know, I was halfway through doing that, and I'm just like, oh, well, here comes the bashing shit.
I love how Mr. Cotter's big. Mr. Cotter. Like, we don't have any other John Travolta quotes except for, like, Pulp Picture or something like that to throw out there. Just all Mr. Cotter.
So, before I say myself the embarrassments, the fucks I give has left.
Peyton, any fucks for superstar Billy Graham?
None at all. Like, he doesn't affect me in the slightest. I have had no exposure to him in any of the time I've watched wrestling. Even going back and watching old stuff, the few little bits I see of him, I think he's a total jabroni. So I don't care what his stupid opinion is. He's allowed to have it, but don't expect me to follow your stupid Twitter. Fuck off.
He's fucking cunt.
There's one fuck. A fuck off. Way go.
As I said on the post-Raw show, an old man that's not relevant anymore talking about stuff that is relevant, and he doesn't like it. Well, here's the kicker. We don't like you.
And our last one to talk about, Abdulla the Butcher has lost his legal battle for giving somebody hepatitis C by blading during a match without that person's approval. Makes sense, right? You don't do that if they have that kind of a condition. So I guess... what was it, 2.5 million he's going to have to pay or something like that?
2.3, I think it was.
3, ouch. That sucks for him, but hey, you shouldn't have done it, right? Drew, any fucks?
Who got drunk?
What?
Mr.
I think what happened?
Sorry, there was a Twitter fight. I was looking at it. What happened? Wait, who were we talking about? Like,
fucking hell, you're McGelling right now.
I know. Except I'm falling asleep. Abdul, who the... I'm too fucking young. I don't give no fucks given. Move on. I'm glad I'm looking at this instead of hearing that.
Peyton?
Yeah, what Drew?
Wait, go. Any fucks?
All right, so the main story about this, because I followed it for some odd reason, he actually bladed the other guy with a blade that he used on himself multiple times in the match, and... 1, you just don't blade the other guy without their consent, and 2, you don't fucking do it, share your fucking blades if you've got hepatitis C. He's known he's had it. He's kept hush about it and still wrestled and bladed on this indie circuit. So the guy's a scumbag. I'm glad he lost the case. And his head looks like shit.
All right, guys, there's the hot tags of the week. Tell us what you think about these kind of topics. If you have any fucks to give. If you don't, tell us that too. And we're going to go from one set of not having a whole lot of fucks to a lot of fucks in the next segment. The Hottest Divas tournament coming up in part 3.